Hey everyone, Colbert here. Today I'll be showing you my stage 21 faction wars team for Barbarians. Of course, this team is not realistic in the sense that, of course, I have 3 uncommons, 1 rare, and 1 legendary. What I want you guys to take out of this is how I use specific champions, their skills, and to take on, for example, faction wars 21. These champions have specific sets on them and their skills are specific so that I can utilize them best as I can to basically beat each wave and then go to the boss and then beat the boss. So we have here Scyl of the Drakes. Scyl of the Drakes is a free-to-play legendary. You can get her basically from daily logins, but also if you get lucky or unlucky from shard summons, you can also get her through there. So if you did manage to get her, I'm just sorry guys, I'm just sorry. So 1 rare, 3 uncommons, and 1 legendary. We're gonna go quickly go through their gear and then we'll go and show you guys how I actually did the whole thing. I actually have Contra as well, but I'm not showcasing her for this faction wars run. So Scyl of the Drakes, stun set, of course, a divine speed. Divine speed is not required, just speed would be nice. As long as you get close to 200 speed, that's going to be ideal. And then as much defense and HP as possible, because you want your Scyl of the Drakes to be as healthy as possible. You don't want her to getting any hits at any time. She has the revive, remember guys. 200 accuracy at least, so you can get that stun from her A2. This is not booked, which is bad, but I haven't booked it specifically for you guys to see that she does not need books to be effective. She just needs that stun set because that's just an additional chance to stun, guys. Additional chance to stun means you get more turns to react because the enemies are basically incapacitated. Attacks all enemies 2 times, 20% chance to place the stun each hit, and then you also have the stun set in there. Fantastic. These needs accuracy. The stun set does not need accuracy. Remember that, guys. And then also we went for fearsome presence to increase that stun percentage chance by 5%. And then just the support route here. Fantastic way to build Scyl in my opinion. I did not go War Master route. I prefer to get that extra 5% chance to stun. I think it's way better. So next up it's going to be the only rare in the setup, which is going to be Soulbound Boyer. I have her with a lifesteal set for some reason. I think I was using her as a Spider 20 tank in another video and I kept her with that. Nothing crazy in terms of gear. Maybe her accuracy is a bit crazy, but in terms of speed, critical rate, and critical damage, it's just insane how good she is even without this gear because of her 25% chance to crit in all of her skills. She also has War Master there, but you do not need all this crit, guys. I don't even know why I have all this crit. She basically needs 66% I think chance, 68% chance to crit. Maybe these gloves because I needed speed and a lifesteal set. So yeah, I'll just keep her like that because she still works. I can rebuild her to actually go way less crit and more critical damage, but this is like a reasonable critical damage to also have in a more weaker team. So I'm not showcasing my extreme gear here. So Zephyr Sniper up next, stun set, very important because her A1 is an AoE and it's just fantastic on her. I've got some accuracy on her, not too much. I could have gone more accuracy to be honest, so that she can possibly extend the target's cooldowns with her A1, but the stun set is more important. I also have War Master on her because I was using her in other times for as a spider tank. I didn't bother changing those. I could have gone fearsome presence again, extra 5% chance to stun. Instead I just went with this gear and then those masteries and it works just fine. So Shield Guard up next, guys, another champion with a stun set. So 3 champions so far with a stun set. You understand, guys, why this is how it is, because we need to keep control on the enemies and these champions have AoE moves. I could have gone stun set on Soulbound, to be fair. Also, it would have been just another layer of stun sets in there, stun chances in there. So Shield Guard stun set, 100% chance to crit. That's very important because he needs to crit to fill his turn meter. The more enemies he crits on, the more turn meter he gets. He can actually gain an extra turn if he crits on 5, and that's why he's so great with this. He gains more turns. Basically he does more AoE. More AoE means more stuns on enemies. I could have gone more accuracy, to be honest, on him. I would have preferred more accuracy on him, at least 200. So I could possibly also apply that A1 decrease speed debuff through Shield Guard. Masteries are fearsome presence again, plus 5% chance. Overall, guys, if I didn't get Fearsome Presence, I mean, I would have lost 5% chance to stun, and I could have gained more damage when I went War Master. The runs would be way faster, but of course more RNG would be required, which is much harder. And finally, guys, Outlander. Guys, by the way, do not level these uncommons just because you're seeing this video. I level the uncommons because I like to gain, you know, to showcase the potential of just uncommons in you know, in extreme situations. So this uncommon, guys, has a poison set on him, very specific. Again, he has almost 200 accuracy. I would like to get this a bit higher, but it's fine where it is. It still works. He has over 200 speed. You don't need 221, for example. Over 200 just works fantastically, in my opinion. The more HP, the better, because now he's very squishy. He can get one-shotted so easily with about 28,000 health. So he's gonna be, I think, the target, the one that gets targeted the most. I have him with War Master and Sniper and Master Hexer. The reason I have a poison set on him, guys, is because it A2 is a 3 turns cooldown, attacks all enemies, 50% chance of decreasing the turn meter by 30%. This is an AoE that also decreases turn meter. Another way for you to control the enemies, and I used him in my stage 20 dungeons team as well. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna explain step by step on how this team works, or at least tries to work, because guys, always remember, when you have a stun set, or you know, basically any skill that has a percentage chance, then it means you're depending on RNG. So that's why I have 3 champions in there with stun sets, so I depend less on RNG. So here we have 4 stuns. I got a bit lucky maybe, or maybe I didn't get that lucky because Warlord actually managed to take a turn. So here what I'm trying to do is gain control on everyone. I'm using Outlander there for decreasing turn meter. Like any champion with decreasing turn meter can do the same thing as this uncommon do, plus way more. So Shield Guard there for that AoE plus the stun set. Again, any champion with an AoE plus a stun set will do, but of course Shield Guard gains that extra turn, so he can rotate through his AoE way more often. So again, Zephyr Sniper A1, that is an AoE with a stun set. So again, more control because of that skill set, and then the stun gear. And then Soul Bond for that aura, and of course damage potential. And then her A3 has a chance, and 100% chance when it's fully booked, to basically remove the turn meter of an enemy. That's again more control for you, especially once you reach the boss. The boss will be hitting very hard and you need to have control. The way to have control is through turn meter manipulation. So champions like Outlander and Soulbone can work to decrease his turn meter and not let him get a turn while you try to kill the 2 ads that the boss has. So, oh wow, we got a huge crit there on Zephyr Sniper. She gets revived from south, so that's great. So now we're going into wave 2. I took this off auto just to explain what's going to happen here. Maneater is very strong here because of the block debuffs. If he gets a turn, this run will be over. And I did this many times before, I just let the run go. So if he gets a turn, this run is over, because Maneater is just that block debuff buff is so strong. It basically negates the whole attempts you're trying to do with 3 stun sets here. So what we need here is to get lucky. That's it, guys. 20% chance times 2 to get lucky here with the stun on Maneater. So here we have turn meter manipulation from Outlander, and then we have just an AoE from my Soulbone, then another attempt to stun from Zephyr Sniper. She's not getting those stuns in, by the way. So here we can try to do an A1 instead of A2. So A1 can try to stun as well. A1 will try to stun as well. There we go. We got the stun. So next up, we can try and stun Steel Skull, because he will be trying to remove the debuffs from Maneater. We can remove turn meter from that target there. So see, we have control here. We're trying to get as many stuns as possible on these enemies. So I'm not using A2 with my Shield Guard because they already have stuns. So what I'm going to try and do is get more stuns in. There we go. Shield Guard should be able to stun here. Nope. So he got another turn. Here we can get one on Nora. Fine. Perimeter reduction. There we go. See the poisons as well from Outlander's poison set. See, we got 2 stuns here. Maybe we get another stun from Zephyr. No stuns here from Zephyr. That was bad. Can Outlander do anything? We'll see. We get a stun on Draco. Field guard. Nope. Okay, so let's try and get a stun. The Steel Skull basically healed there, and that was huge for them. We need control of that Monitor. We definitely need control of that Monitor. We're gonna remove his Terminator just in case. Ooh, we died there. By the way, Zephyr Sniper is not really carrying her weight. See, no stun there again. Stun there on Monitor. That's great. So trying to manipulate the enemies as much as we can. Wow, remove on that. That remove on debuffs was huge from Steel Skull. Trying to get more stuns in. Outlander is down, but we're gonna try and revive now with a Scyl. Revive Zephyr because Zephyr has a great A1, and hopefully that will bring us closer to actually beating this. So Terminator manipulation there from Soulbond. Can we get Steel Skull down? Steel Skull is very annoying, by the way. There we go. A counter. Okay, we got an increased cooldown from Zephyr Sniper. Gonna try and get a stun here. See, 3 stuns here. Beautiful, beautiful. So what we're gonna try and do here is trying to rotate through the heals from Zephyr. So she's got a few cooldowns left. Try and get a stun here. So the thing is here that we managed to control Monitor, and that's very important. See, stun there on. I'm gonna try and stun instead of reviving Outlander. Okay, we got Perimeter manipulation. Maybe get a stun here. Nope. So we're gonna revive here. I think it's best. Now we can try and do Outlander's move. So can we get Draco down? Hopefully soon. The stun attempt here, very nice. So this is where you see that actually booking Scyl is definitely worth it, in my opinion, because that extra chance to stun is going to help you go through this way faster. That RNG is going to go out the window because it's going to be reduced by the chances for Scyl to get a stun. And also that stun set, in addition, it's going to be insane for Scyl. So can we get Norog down? Ooh. Really? Getting a few stuns here and there. Basilisk is gonna die. There we go. We finally reached the boss. Of course, guys, you want to be doing this with this kind of team, with a control team, and you want to be farming. Ideally, you want to be farming this stage on auto because this is going to take too long. See, now guys, the boss is at 50%. I've got a 100% chance to remove Terminator here. So see how much control we gain there. We need now to stun this extra ad here. So I'm going to try and do the A1 on her with my champions that have a stun set. Hopefully I get a stun on her, but I'm not seeing it. Don't even know how we got stunned, by the way. But guys, once we stun both of these, we can slowly chip away at their health, and it's definitely going to be easier for us. So the 2 stuns there. We can put the heal on everyone. It'd be great. Even if the boss gets a turn, she does not hit all that hard. I think the ads are the ones that can be very annoying for us, but since we've got the stun set, since it's only 2 of them, there's so much more control on these. So I'll do my A3 here with Soulbone. Look at that. She's so great with that A3. It's like having a cold heart, but for, you know, barbarians. And since it's a faction wars, you need to have that barbarians team going. So 2 stuns there. I mean, how much damage is the boss going to do to us? We're not going to die from this. We have some poisons going on with Outlander. Can just be hitting with Outlander, trying to get poisons on her. I think that's what I'm going to do instead of just trying to hit the ads. And I'm going to kill the ads with all the others. So turn meter reduction here. Hopefully, nope. Get a stun. Yep. There we go. Decrease speed there from shield guard. And then I think I can just press auto here and target one of the ads and let this go for a bit. And we'll see, guys, where this takes us. So I'll skip this right ahead and you guys see where we at and how long it took us. So guys, at around 10 minutes, the 2 ads are down. It's fine. I'm just gonna leave this on auto because you see we're not getting attacked for all that much damage, which is great because compared to some other bosses out there, I mean, the amount of damage that they do on, you know, our team is just huge. But this boss does not hit all that hard. I mean, wave 2 is way harder than this boss. So even if we die a bit, because we have Soulbone there controlling a bit with her A3, this boss does not pose that much of a threat. So see, turn meter manipulation there, Outlanders, turn meter manipulation. It's kind of a great way for you to control. So I'll skip this right ahead, right before the end, and you guys see that we'll be able to basically do this. So guys, as you can see, it takes about 13 minutes for this kind of team. Of course, I was explaining a lot of stuff throughout, and I was doing it on auto. So there we go, 3 stars there. That's what you need to get all the stars in Faction Wars. 13 minutes was my best time. This was a bit longer. And of course, this is with free uncommons. I also have Contra in there. I can use more, you know, end game champions, epics, rares, legendaries to get this way faster. But as long as you get the whole thing completed, then you can think about the next faction wars. So guys, if you guys like this video, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to see more videos on faction wars teams that you can use to beat 21, then please leave a comment down below. See, I haven't completed the whole thing yet, but I'm working through it. I want to complete it before September ends, so I've got about a month left. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.